If you live in Barcelona or are traveling to Barcelona, you've definitely seen the store at Mercadona. Mercadona is one of the big main grocery chains here in Spain, especially. There's also Aldi and Lidl, but Mercadona is kind of special. To me, I would compare it a little bit to like a Trader Joe's or a Costco because they have a lot of their own brand of things. So they have makeup, they have different cleaning stuff, skincare, kind of a mix of everything, not clothing. That's one thing they don't have, but they have a lot of other good things. And I wanted to give my top favorites for 2025. I like trying a lot of their different things and they have a lot of good products for a good price. So these are my top makeup favorites of 2025 that I've tried, my top 5. So first I want to start with their colored eyeliner pencils. I've really been having fun the past year doing different colored liner, either on my bottom line or even on the top a little bit. I've been liking just throwing in a little bit of color because I do wear a lot of times a lot of neutral. I do colored eyeshadows as well. But I really like these pens. They're really good products and good for the price. I think they're about $2.25 for the retractable. They have regular ones you can sharpen as well, but I kind of prefer these ones and they stay on really good. I have pretty watery eyes, and so a lot of times the lower eyeliner, I have to reapply through the day. And these are a really great product for the price, and they have some really fun colors. They have regular, black and brown as well, but they have some blues and greens and kind of more bronze and purple. So if you're looking for a good option, these are definitely one to try out. Next, some of my favorites are their eyeshadows. These are 2 of the ones I have. This one I think is more of a staple of theirs. I've seen this the whole year and a half I've been here. It is kind of like a neutral, but a lot of browns and red tones. So if you kind of like warmer tones, they do have a few cooler tones as well and some nice glitters. This is one I really like and recommend that I've been using. And then last winter, they also came out, this was their winter palette last year. Tell by the blue packaging. They sometimes do different colored packagings depending on the time of year. So this was their winter palette last year. It has a lot of blues and kind of greens, fun. This doesn't look purple, but it's a really nice purple, and also a couple neutral colors as well. It's not the best eyeshadows I've ever tried, but they're really nice, fun to have. And if you're looking for an affordable option, I definitely recommend trying out their palettes. I believe they're around 650 euros for the whole palette. And they also have a smaller one with 4s as well that is a little bit cheaper. So if you don't want a whole palette and want something smaller, that's an option as well. Next, I'm grouping 2 kind of different products together, but they're bronzers and highlights. I have them in powder and in the liquid. I'm kind of grouping them together because they're kind of similar-ish in a sense. Well, besides not powder and liquid, but the kind of color scheme of it. So these are the bronzers I like. Well, actually this one says blush, but to me it's a bronzer. I use this as bronzer. It's definitely kind of more like brown, and it's got a nice sheen to it. So I group these together because they do have bronzers, blushes, and highlights that are more matte, but I kind of like more of a little bit of a sheen look on my face because I don't use foundation or anything. So I like to kind of give it a little bit of color and life. And personally, that's just kind of colors I like on myself. So if you don't like anything with a sheen or anything, then you might not like these products. So this one's definitely more of a bronzer, definitely not a contour, but it's a nice, I've almost used up the entire palette actually, but this one is really good. And then I have 2 blushes. I don't use blush too much because I already have like a pink tint to my skin. But this one, it doesn't look it, but it's actually quite peach colored. When you mix it together and kind of put it on, it's a little hard to tell. It's light, but it's got a nice kind of sheen. I used it today. And then this one is definitely more bright pink. So if you want something with a little bit of a punch, this one has sheen as well. You can see it's a little bit brighter and kind of darker. These are really great products. I really like them. These are similar style to now a lot more, but Charlotte Tilbury had kind of started these. This is a bronze as well. It definitely has more of a sheeny glow to it. It's definitely not matte by any means. So if you don't want any sheen, you might not like this. They do have these in mattes. I've never tried them. I've only tried these. They have, I think, 4 or 5 colors in this type of packaging that's kind of sheeny. And then they have ones that are in their matte packaging. So it kind of just depends. This highlight is really nice. It's just got a nice kind of subtle glow. If you don't want anything too dark, or sometimes if I'm just doing a basic look, I put this just like all over my lid or on the inner corner just to give it a little bit of brightness. These are really great products and they stay on all day. Another group of products that I really like are their glitters. So these, they don't have consistently, which is kind of a downside, but they came out with one last winter, which I can't find, and then this one this summer. And they're just really nice for the body and glow. This one, it even comes in this little container. You could see it there. It's super pretty if you kind of like sheen, especially in the summertime, or like when we're going out at night for like my arms or legs or whatever kind of skin I have showing. I like just putting this on. I've even put it in my hair in the summer for festivals just to add like glitter to my hair. This is really nice. I believe it was 350 euros, and it doesn't have a ton of product, but when you actually go to using it, like the one I had bought last summer, like I use that a lot and there's still some left by the end of the year. So there's definitely a lot of product for the price and it stays on well. And this one's nice. It has the thing you can use also. And this one I got last winter and you can tell I've used quite a bit. It's kind of more of like a glitter eyeshadow in a sense. It has more of like a doe foot applicator. But I use this a ton as like a base if I want to do glitter eyeshadow, or I've used this for festivals in the summer, either like on my highlight or even on my body. It's a really nice product. It definitely has more of an iridescent glow to it. And this was from last winter. As you can see, the same blue as the eyeshadow palette that's from last winter as well. I definitely recommend their glitter products. They're really nice as well. And those are my top 5 favorites from Mercadona for 2025, specifically for makeup. I'm gonna do a whole series with also like skincare, body care stuff that I've tried, and just kind of a mix of other beauty things that I really like from them. Their perfumes and body sprays are definitely a favorite of mine as well. I've tried out quite a few. They have really nice ones for the price, and just kind of different things I've tried from Mercadona, because I've slowly been trying quite a bit the last year and a half. And I hope this video was helpful if you were interested in trying out any of their other products, and continue to follow the series.